ever worked on a project real hard and then when you finished it, you went and watched it back and you're like, fuck! I put the wrong part first? I think they did that with Raw.
Kind of felt that way.
Because our main event was supposed to be the big triple threat match, the challengers for the Universal title. And that was the main event of the second hour.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. We had the Hardys versus the Club. That was a thing.
My favorite part was my boys, the Revival on commentary.
Revival on commentary. The post-match fight between all three teams was fun. Put a lot of spotlight on the Hardys, of course. Hardys picking up the win over the Club with the Twist of Fate and the Swanton Bomb.
And they kind of won the fight, too, because Jeff Hardy, Poetry in Motion, jumped off the stage onto Dash and Anderson.
Yes. And Dawson was on the stage like, what the fuck just happened?
Dawson got double Twist-of-Fated.
Yes, he did. And then we had a whole series of things happening with the Shield again. Dean was asked about Renee, or asked by Renee, like, you know, how did it feel last week?
He was asked by the Shield about the Renee reunion.
Yes. She kept asking, you know, are the rumors true? Are you and Seth getting back together? And then Seth came in, made it awkward, and Dean's like, I don't trust you, so no.
And Seth getting back together, and he looks at Renee and goes, wait, are we done?
Yeah, that's what I kept saying. I wanted Dean to go, no, Renee, you and I are together. I'm not with Seth. This is
you want it?
And then Seth was walking to the backstage, and Sheamus and Cesaro decided to make fun of him.
Yeah, a bunch of bullies.
And
bunch of bully boys saying, "Ugh, you have no friends." Meh.
And then he's like, "Hey."
They made a ride-along pun.
Yeah. Seth can have his own show called Ride Alone, because that's what he does.
On the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
He's a Green Day song?
Yeah.
Alright. So Seth decided, fine, I'll fight one of you. Pick. And Sheamus is like, okay, I pick me. And so we had Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, where Cesaro tried to get involved a couple of times. Cesaro, he ran around a lot, jumped up on the ropes. Sheamus looked like he rocked himself with a rolling senton. Seth did Seth things. And then he knocked Cesaro off the apron and rolled up Sheamus. I didn't quite see how that worked, but it did. I don't know if he used the momentum or whatnot, but he beat Cesaro. Sheamus, that one. Then Cesaro got in. They both beat the hell out of Seth once. Then they got out. Then Cesaro took his shirt off, and then they went and they beat him up some more. And then Dean Ambrose came out, made the save. And then he got beat down too. And then
he didn't really make a save.
No.
He just got beat up.
Yeah. Tried to make the save. And then they were in the back, and then it just got more awkward because
now it's disheveled Dean and Seth that are shirtless and talking about their relationship.
And Seth's like, well, why'd you come out? He's like, well, you're the architect. You set it up that way. Because if I didn't come out, then I look like the bad guy. So I had to come out and fix things. So next time you pick a fight, make sure it's one you can win.
Which he did win the match, so...
But he didn't win the fight.
No.
He lost the fight.
He didn't pick the fight, though.
So yeah, there's still a very awkward situation with the Shield. We had
Here's the thing, though, I appreciated is they did way less referencing the actual name, the Shield.
Yeah, I think Renee said it. Renee said it like once or twice, and that was about it. I don't know. They might have said it on commentary, but I tuned the commentary out a lot. We had a 6-man cruiserweight tag team match. We had Akira Tozawa, Rich Swann, and Cedric Alexander defeat Tony Nese, TJP, and Arya Daivari.
Cedric and Swann have become the king of the tandem flippies.
Let's make them a tag team. And, like, let's use the cruiserweights with the rest of the Raw. Let's have a cruiserweight tag team. Just a thought.
Cruiserweight tag team titles?
No.
No?
Just have the cruiserweights go for other titles. Just a thought. But yeah, we had all the dives that took out Daivari and Nice on the outside. Perkins was going against Swan, ended up kicking out of an O'Connor roll, which allowed Swan to tag in Akira Tozawa. He hit the rich kick and rolled out of the ring so Tozawa could hit the top rope senton, and he picked up the win for his team. And now we know that Tozawa will face Daivari on 205 Live, and the winner gets the Cruiserweight title match against Neville at SummerSlam.
The king of the Cruiserweights.
Cruiserweights. We had Miz TV with Jason Jordan.
And boy, Miz has relearned how to spit fire.
It was good. Miz did great things.
First he was burning on Jason Jordan, but then Jason Jordan's like, oh, let me burn you back a little bit. And then the Miz is like, oh, you want to play that game? I'm going to burn your papa and the entire city we're in.
Yeah. So, fuck Jason Jordan, fuck Kurt Angle, and fuck Pittsburgh. But then he ended up getting belly suplexed onto Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Oh, how good of them to catch the Miz.
Yeah. And Jason Jordan's new music is terrible.
It really reminds me of something, and I can't quite...
It's a really... I just feel like it's a really bad Kurt Angle knockoff.
Well, I think that's what it's trying to be.
I know.
But it reminds me... Like, I feel like... There's a song in my head, and I can't quite place which one it is, and it sounds like it's like a knockoff of that.
You're going to make me have to go back and listen to it again, because now I'm curious what is going on in your head.
Yeah.
We had Bray Wyatt talk shit about Finn Balor.
And then Finn Balor's like, you talking about me behind my back?
This was the best part, because Bray Wyatt did his whole thing and talked trash and everything, and then he stood there in like Jesus Christ pose.
His follow the buzzard's arms.
Like
buzzard arms.
He's never, usually he goes down on his knees and he does that, but he was straight up like feet together, arms out. That was Jesus Christ pose. And then the lights went down, and then there was the heartbeat, which was really cool. Please give us the demon back. There was a couple of that, and then I went, and the lights came back on, and Finn was just standing there. And Bray thought it was funny until he got Pele kicked in the head. And then,
which apparently the phrase Pele kick is trademarked to SmackDown.
Well, yeah, because AJ's over there.
Yeah.
It's just
when Finn does it, it's the overhead kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part is Bray used the phrase, "Oh, you want to be coy?"
Did he really?
Yeah. When Finn showed
up,
he's like laughing, and he turns around and goes, "Oh, you want to play coy?"
Well,
I think Bray was flirting.
He might have been. He's single now. Sorry. I'm repping Bray Wyatt. I still like Bray Wyatt, but yeah, he fucked up. All right, and then we also had Elias Sampson versus Kalisto. Because reasons.
Yeah. Who wants to walk with no last name?
Elias Sampson beat Kalisto with the drift away, which is his swinging neck breaker.
Elias defeated Kalisto Sampson.
And then we had Bayley versus Nia, because
hopefully Bayley's not actually injured though.
Yeah, do you want to look that up? See if there's any reports on a potential injury.
Yeah.
She was down for a while, and the match got really awkward. Nia tried to like play up heel, and she like even did up a side pony and like tried to like mock Bayley a little bit.
Which kudos to doing that.
Yeah,
for...
yeah. No, it was good on Nia that she was still able to do as much as she did without really doing more potential damage to Bayley, depending on what actually happened. But yeah, Alexa ended up coming out, tried to cause a distraction. She got dropped. Bayley sidestepped Nia, who ran up the stairs. Bayley got back in the ring and won by countout. And that was a thing. And so the whole like SummerSlam main event stuff that we had Actually, do we want to save that last?
Sure.
All right. Enzo thanked Big Show for getting involved in something that he didn't really need to get involved. And Big Show's like, it's cool. I'll deal with Cass. No worries. Then Cass is like, hey, Big Show. Enzo. I want to fuck you up. And then we had Cass versus the Big Show. And that ended in disqualification. Not because of Cass, but because of Enzo. Because
breaking news via my phone. On August 12th,
okay,
at Progress Wrestling,
okay,
holding an event in New York City,
okay,
Pete Dunne is going to defend the WWE UK Championship against Jack Gallagher.
nice. He just defended it against Wolfgang
In Scotland.
in Scotland, and then I think he defended it one other time. Maybe I'm just getting that confused.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a neat idea that
Jack
Gallagher's
Gallagher's going
gonna-
to
yeah.
progress. Good job, WWE.
alright, branching out.
But yeah, so Big Cass and Big Show, they had a big man match because they're big shows and they're big Casses. And so they had big moves and did big things. And then Cass was winning fairly. And then Enzo jumped on him. And then Cass beat the shit out of Enzo. And then he got a knockout punch and had a seizure.
Yeah, good sell.
Or he was doing a really poor attempt at an Undertaker impression. But Undertaker never wore that much spray tan.
No. If Undertaker ever tried to wear that much spray tan, you know how bad it would clash with the rest of his... The rest of Undertaker's super...
He would... it's bad. So then our main event stuff, we opened up. Kurt Angle talked about what was happening on Raw, talked about the big triple threat, tried to set up the show, tried to leave, and then Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman showed up. And Paul Heyman accused Kurt Angle of making the Fatal 4-Way strictly to get the championship off of Brock Lesnar. And they're just like, alright, fine, but just so you know, if Brock loses the title, not only will Brock leave the WWE, but so will Paul Heyman. And in my opinion, that's okay. Because that's one less problem that we have to deal with.
More breaking news. John Cena apparently is joining the cast on the Transformers movies spin-off for Bumblebee.
He's going to be Bumblebee?
I don't know if he's going to be Bumblebee, but he's going to be in the movie.
Is it the animated movies that they're doing?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I just know that there's a spin-off Transformers movie that's going to revolve around Bumblebee. And Mark Wahlberg, that ain't Mark Wahlberg, is going to probably be the Mark Wahlberg of this movie.
Go figure. How very Mark Wahlberg, No updates on Bailey?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's
Still
good
a
news.
little early.
It's good news so far. So then we had our triple threat not main event, which would have been
A good main event.
a good main event. Because it didn't make any sense to have 3 video packages, plus a hype up from Kurt Angle, plus a hype up every couple minutes from the commentators for a second-hour main event. And then finish the night with Big Show versus Big Cass.
Yeah. Not a big move, guys.
No. But yeah, everyone.
They did a good job. Though,
Yeah, no. Everyone got their thing in. They took advantage. Why you gotta take it that way?
You said it.
You took it that way.
You said it.
Everybody got their shit in. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
They caged.
Gysi. Geesy. Get your
They took advantage of the no disqualification rule. Got the stairs involved, which was cool. Braun broke up Roman and Joe like an angry dad on prom night.
Braun kicking Roman mid-spear
Yeah.
looked like it hurt so much.
And then I love to watch when he hucked Roman back into the ring and Roman, like, didn't touch a rope.
Yeah, his Beal through the top and second rope.
Yeah. Joe...
So it's very reminiscent of the way he bealed him through those tables in that backstage segment where he wasn't finished with him yet.
Yeah. He just went right through him.
He's like, whoa! Because for some reason when Braun throws Roman, he gets air.
When Braun throws anyone, they get air.
I want to
Because...
see him throw Joe.
Wait till SummerSlam.
I
I want Braun to throw... Nah, I think it would be better if it was Roman. It would be cool if it was Joe. Regardless, he needs to throw one of them over the top rope onto the other two.
Yeah. And then I started thinking of like, okay, you know, like Lesnar, one of the things that he doesn't showcase very often is his freakish agility.
Yeah.
You know, like leaping. Like
only when he
leaping,
chases Seth like a cheetah.
Yeah, leaping over the fucking guardrail like a goddamn gazelle. What if he put all of that oomph into Braun Strowman bealing him?
I mean,
How high up in the air do you think he'd get?
I mean, it would be great. I just don't see Brock ever deciding that that's a good idea.
No, I don't think it's a good idea, to be honest. I don't think anybody putting that much effort coinciding with Braun Strowman's effort, it becomes unsafe, I think.
That's fair.
I've seen what happens when somebody puts all their oomph and another two people put all their oomph into a Beal effort.
Yep.
And it turned scary really fast.
Yeah. Look up our buddy Kane Jaden. You'll see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Roman Reigns ended up winning the match because Braun ended up taking out Joe, right?
Yeah, he did something.
Yeah, he did the power slam. Yeah. And so then, Roman stopped the usage of the stairs, his Superman punch, and then a spear, and then he won.
Yeah.
Not the fanciest of wins, but I guess he can have it.
Roman finally gets a decisive victory over Samoa Joe. But, you know, I mean, with as much as times as Joe's beat Roman, and now Roman's beating Joe, and Braun likes to kill everyone.
I think they're all kind of even.
And the fact that Brock's suspension from the state of Nevada for mixed martial arts is coming up in the near future.
Bye, Brock. We won't miss you.
There's a good chance that we may be having a Brock-free few months on television.
Let's have a Brock free all the months.
Oh, don't be
Every
shocked!
single one.
Don't be shocked that he comes right around WrestleMania
I
season.
know, because they're gonna do fucking Reigns versus Lesnar, which makes me think that either Braun or Joe is walking away with the title in this match.
Actually,
Don't tell me Roman's gonna win it and keep it.
the new rumor, now that Brock's moving back in the direction of UFC, is that WrestleMania will be when we see Roman versus Cena.
Ah. For the title? Anyway, yeah, that's it for Raw. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Click the links.
There's a lot of links.
Podcast.
That's a link.
Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
Like a W. I'm just trying to do fast too.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll have other videos and a top 5 and
That's happening.
stuffs.
So stay on the YouTube.
Wrestling Fans will have 2 more punishment videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Fuck Titus O'Neil and his new fucking stupid ugly t-shirt.